Okay, how's everybody doing this evening? Of course, my name is Kent. The channel is EOS San Diego, and I make videos about the EOS blockchain. And you know it's getting slow with EOS when most of the news is about the Dan Larimer Telegram bot. So in other words, it's a bot that kind of gathers all Dan Larimer's telegrams and puts it all together, and so you can kind of read what's going on with Dan Larimer. And he's made some interesting telegram here recently, and people have made a lot of different assessments of the telegrams that he's made. But when that becomes the major news about EOS, you know it's kind of slow. So I'm not going to talk about it because people have made some really weird assumptions about some of the things Dan's talked about. I'll put a link to the Telegram bot below. But I think that's a good sign that is the news right now, because we are in very slow times when Dan Larimer's tweets that really are just a lot of things Dan Larimer says, and he's saying things to kind of just give off his thoughts. I mean, basically it's not anything that has any kind of a big plan involved or a big idea involved where he's taking off and doing something different, but just basically giving out some thoughts. And those thoughts are interesting, and he's tweeting, or he's not tweeting, he's actually telegramming these thoughts, and people are making wild assumptions about those tweets or those telegrams. And that's the news. So we're in a slow time. But the good news is when things are this slow, that's when things generally happen. And all the time I've been involved with the markets, it always happens when everything is slowing down and people aren't paying attention and everybody's thinking it's dead, nothing's going on, and stuff like's going on right now. Nobody's really talking about things that are very substantive. It's always a word I can't say. Very things that have a lot of substance to it. They're talking about things that just are kind of, in my mind, kind of vague. Don't really have anything to say. So this is a good time. This is a good time to get involved. This is a good time to think about what you could do to make a stake, make a play with EOS, because I think things are going to turn around. Probably not right away, but soon enough that I think it's time to start thinking about it. Like I say, when Dan Larimer's Telegram bot gets majority of news on EOS, then you know things are slow and it's time to get involved. I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much.